2018 is when it all started. For the longest time, Fortnite was and still is a competitive game, but what made it different and unique was there were no ways to practice your skills. Take a look at Rocket League. Just like Fortnite, it is a competitive game. The only difference is there are countless ways you can practice and get better in Rocket League, but for Fortnite, there was no way. The Fortnite community wanted a creative game mode in Fortnite. You see, the issue with this was if Fortnite had to make an individual server for each player, that would make the game more laggy than ever. They either had to take the risk or find another way. What Fortnite did was find another way, but it might have been the worst decision. The day of June 27th, 2018, Playground Mode was added into Fortnite. This was Fortnite's workaround of creative. Instead of having a whole lobby to yourself, you would share a lobby with 15 others or less, and gain free reign to do whatever you want. You're probably wondering what Playground Mode is. Fortnite Playground Mode was a core game mode where a maximum of 16 players would get spawned on their own island with loot and are given free reign to do whatever they want for an hour. This was the first way in Fortnite history where you could practice with your friends. Shortly after this, Playground Mode became a limited time mode. Here's the thing, if the max amount of players was 16 and each party had their own server, Fortnite's matchmaking would have to work 25 to 100 times more than usual. This caused the ultimate destruction of Playground Mode. After Playground Mode was gone, what was there to do now? There is a dark age in the player base where there was no way to practice and get better, but there is a new spark of hope: creative. The idea of creative was a map where anyone could join an island of their choice and practice for the amount they desire. The months went on with no updates. With Playground Mode being added in June of 2018, no update would be seen since then. Creative wasn't only just for getting better, it was also used for something else. With these islands, the idea was brought up of being able to make your own game. Something like a horror game, a dropper, or even a prop hunt. This would be the start to something great. December 6, 2018, the game mode Creative would then get added into Fortnite. In this creative mode, you could spawn on an island of your choice and do whatever you want for however much time you wanted. Famous creators like Ninja, Tfue, Nick30, and so many more were using this game mode to get better. Fortnite was not at all that sweaty of a game. If you wanted to have a fun time or something to do while relaxing, Fortnite was the game. The thing is, if you had a game mode where you can practice for hours and hours, the fan base would change. As months went on, the improvement in the player base drastically increased. This made it harder for new players that just got introduced to the game to have fun. With people beating you in every fight and doing things you couldn't do in a million years, it was frustrating. From being an eyewitness to the change in the player base, I can say that yes, it got 10 times sweatier. Fortnite would then get on to get sweatier, but then again, that's the road all games take. Look at the Mineplex days of Minecraft, look at the OG days of Rocket League, and look at it now. At the end of the day, this change was inevitable. Although it was a great way to get better, that's not all it was used for. What made Fortnite Creative Mode special was not just a way you could improve, but how you could create your own map and publish it. This allowed for almost infinite possibilities and hours upon hours of fun gameplay. A Fortnite creative genre popularized by Scissors was called Fortnite Death Run. This was one of the countless genres that made Creative Mode explode. It wasn't for 5 years until Fortnite got a new update. An update that would change Fortnite Creative forever.
This is a big fucking deal.
This is a huge.
Now imagine you take the Fortnite character and you change it to look like a soldier.
Fortnite had been hinting at adding Unreal Engine to their game. If Fortnite went through with this, creative maps would exceed beyond the imaginable concept of map creation in Fortnite. The unimaginable, unthinkable, and unachievable could be happening. Along with Unreal Engine being added into Fortnite, the graphic design would take a step it has never taken before. From graphics going from this to this, Fortnite can make a huge change. The whole fan base is waiting for a hint. It was now confirmed. The most breathtaking tweet was made. Fortnite was about to receive its biggest update yet. Fortnite had their player base hanging at the edge of their seats. They couldn't wait for the release of Creative 2.0. After waiting and waiting, the day finally came. March 22nd, 2023, Creative 2.0 was finally released. This would now be known as UEFN. UEFN was a way for map creators to reach beyond the achievable limits of the original creative mode. How it ran, well, everyone has heard of it and everyone loves it: Unreal Engine. Games like Final Fantasy VII, Batman Arkham Knight, and Doom are all made with Unreal Engine. The crazy thing is, Unreal Engine would now be added into Fortnite, creating the unforgettable update, Creative 2.0. Maps like horror games, tycoons, story games, and more would now be able to turn into full-fledged games. Games you wouldn't even be able to tell was made in Fortnite. Whenever you think of Fortnite, you think of third-person shooter, but what came with Creative 2.0 was the access to first-person mode in creative maps. For Fortnite horror maps, this would be the biggest game changer of all time. With the simple aspect of a flashlight mixed with the first-person mode would make your horror map unbelievably amazing. Some weapons that are in the game right now do use first-person mode, but these weapons are only scope weapons. Fortnite will be adding first-person mode, but for now, it's only available in UEFN. Realistic games, realistic experiences, and mind-blowing game features were now available in Fortnite. The best part is, Creative 2.0 would be available, but you could also edit your world in the OG Creative mode as well. If you wanted to access some things you couldn't do in Creative 2.0, you can click Launch Session and edit your Fortnite from there. Unreal Engine is fairly simple to understand. It's not so much code, but modeling. If you got the basics of the movement down, it'd be smooth sailing from there. Here are some clips from Fortnite Creative 2.0. Tell me if you thought this was Fortnite. Yes, that is Fortnite, but that wasn't the only change. Since Unreal Engine 5 got added to Fortnite, the realism and graphics would largely increase. At the start of a new chapter, Chapter 4, Unreal Engine was added. The graphics went from looking like this to this. If you take a look at Roblox, Fortnite and Roblox have one key similarity: their map creation player base. Not only can you create maps for people to have fun, but you can make money. Lots of money. Now this is severely important because if you can make money from making maps, you would obviously want to start creating. This is a triple win. Fortnite gets more players playing their game, map creators get paid for players playing on their maps, and the consumers of these maps can have fun. If you go into the Discover page of Fortnite, there are hours and hours worth of content on there. With each row sideways averaging 10 maps, and each column downwards averaging 40 maps, this means there are at least 400 playable maps at all times. I told you, hours and hours of content. Now if that's not a great idea, I don't know what is. With possibilities being endless and creators and their teams pouring hours into map creation, Fortnite would hit one of their biggest spikes of popularity on March 23rd, 2023. As we all knew, Fortnite was kind of dying, and still is. It's a sad truth, but it's been happening for a long time. It was getting bad, player counts were lowering, and players were getting bored. Not only did Creative 2.0 allow for Fortnite to become one of the greatest games for map creation, it also saved Fortnite from its crucial decrease in popularity. Marketing, ideas, and creation are very hard in the gaming industry, and your company has to be smart to operate nowadays. It's so easy to fail, and there's so many ways you can mess up. Our world is not forgiving at all. If anything, it's the opposite. Every update, every choice, and every decision has to be perfect. With Fortnite making this move, this will go down as one of, if not the greatest update in Fortnite history.